Deedly. And so we begin. Waiting. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Hey, David. Alrighty. Today we are doing some tidy ups on our Lavockin. I did do some deckling on the B17 yesterday. I'll do some more this afternoon. Depending on how quickly we get the Lavockin stuff done, we may do some more online. We'll see how we go. If we don't, that doesn't matter because I'll still do some more this afternoon anyway. One thing I will say is that as far as it goes, the deckling on the B17 is far more extensive on the lower wings than on the upper wings and fuselage. So once we've got those bits done, it shouldn't be so horrible. That's the theory. We shall see. Now, first things first. We all know what comes first, people. This magical substance. You know, I have reason to believe that on some planets there may not be caffeine. We shan't be going there. No. I don't care for this space travel nonsense if there's no coffee involved. No. No. Sorry, I'm being very, very silly now. It's something I do, though. Now, coming around. And, excuse me, I've got a bit of a... There we go. My camera was being a bit... I'm trying to solve quite what the correct adjective is. Frustrating. Now, anyway, let me get a bit closer in. Because where I sit for the intro is not right on top of the subject matter. It's where I prefer to be, which is to say right in. Boom. See that? Boom. Now, here's our... actually, something I'll show you. Something I want to check as well. Thought I may have made that loose when I was... that one's a bit loose. We'll probably get away with it, though. All right. Something I'll quickly show you before we get on with the watch. This is actually related to the B17. If we come into here... All right. Zoom in a bit. All right. This is all the decals. Have I crossed off the ones I did yesterday? No, I have not. Oh, wow. I'm really close to getting them all done, guys. That's cool. Anyway, point being, boom. But on the upper wings, there's a few, but not nearly as savage as that. The fuselage is pretty straightforward, in fact. So, yeah, now, once I've gotten this bloodbath at the House of Death completed, the rest of it won't be take so long. Anyway, now, getting back to other matters. Now, here's our Lavockin. Now, you can see, zoom in a bit. Obviously, where I've done the masking, some of the paint didn't go. So we'll need to tidy that up. Now, a step further, there's a little bit there we'll need to tidy. And you see, actually, I can show you a bit here. Now, I'll need to zoom you right in for this bit, I think. Good. Let's get a good bit of light on that. Right. Now, in fact, the best way I can show you is a little nuance that needs to be achieved here. Now, if we get our cowling, just for the time being, this goes on like so. Now, what you'll notice on this underside is there's a very fine line of silver. Where are we? Let's see if I... Right there, actually, it's steel. We need to do that all the way around. And it's actually pretty easy to see visually. I'm just going to need to apply that with a bit of caution and employ some goggles whilst I do so, I would suggest. Now, that then raises the question of where did I put my goggles, and I think they're on the table, which means I'm going to need to go for a walk. Very short walk, but a walk nonetheless. And what we will use for that is an acrylic, I reckon. We will go oily steel. And if I wish the oily steel, I know exactly where that is. It's pretty close to where I've got to get my goggles from. This we will now do. Alrighty. And I'll also zoom me out. Yep. Now, goggles. There's the goggles. Let's get the oily steel. Pardon me. Here we go. And again. That is black. Dark sea grey. I thought it would have been in here. Okay, no, that's fine. Have I left it on the desk? That is not impossible. Failing that, there's a couple. I want to use the oily steel colour on that rim. I think it's the appropriate colour for the job. Actually, before I settle down, I should grab some more paper towel while I'm at it. That slipped my mind when I was doing the prepping of stuff. So yeah, while I'm interrupting stuff, I may as well just get that organised. Oh, geez, I spilled some curry juice on parts of the paper towel. For fuck's sake, Rob. What are you doing, boy? I made curry last night. And the night before, actually. So, sometimes, two different types of curry. So, some stage, I'll be doing a 2 curry dinner, so like one side, bit of rice, other side. All right, let's have a quick gander on the desk for. No, that's natural steel. Gunmetal grade. Aha! I have you now. Acero envasado. Oily steel. Now, I think when I did my little Spanish outburst there, I said it's probably a bit more like cheap marriage. But never mind. Well, he's Hispanic. Where is Cheech from? Here's a question. Does anybody know the answer to that? I mean, I know he's from the US, but he's Hispanic. Or is he? I know his movies were at least from. Yeah, these are the things, people. And Chong. That's a Chinese name, you would think. But I don't know if Chong necessarily looks like Chinese. Or maybe it's just because he's got the glasses on and a big beard. I don't know. Anybody able to, who is able to supply me with this information, do feel free. If not immediately, if you're watching after the fact, yeah, hit me up in the comments. I'm curious. Oh, yes, I am. About Cheech and Chong, that is, amongst other things. I get curious about it. Now, goggles on. Now, let's. Oh, almost knocked my brush over. My bottle over, rather. Now, I want to there's Probably we'll go with this one, I think. Or is that a little too fine? It's a little too fine. Here we go. That's a good choice, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, baby. We'll roll with this one. Now, I'll bring that up a bit. So I expect what I'll do is go this way. Yeah. Oh, this will be easy, guys. That's heaps big. So let me just get our brush. All I've really got to do is this neat little. Oh no, I do need to go in a bit further. Okay. I see where we've got to go. Even then. Not quite sure why this little line exists, but it does. And as such, we shall paint it. Alright. Actually, that's going to look very cool, though. You can see that. Yeah, I'm already liking it, actually, I've got to say. I will give you a zoom in directly. Oops. Almost there. Tricks in the angles here. Here we go. It's one of those left-hand, right-hand things. Alrighty. Slowly getting there. We're almost done this colour at least. Oops. Just for a touch up in red there. That's okay. Or will I? Yeah, I will. We can do that later on this very session. Because that's an acrylic I've been using, so it'll definitely be dry enough. Now we're just going to go right around the inner edge, just to make sure that no red shows. Yeah, I don't want it to. Hang on, I'm missing a spot there. Yeah, 'cause, 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 ' All right. Getting there now. The zoom in is close. Around the outside, around the outside. I'm probably now getting into that those areas where it's just unnecessary. Let's go and okay. I'll give you a zoom as to how that actually looks now. I'll just rinse my brush. And once it's dried and has the other bit of red in front of it, it should look pretty cool. I think. Yes, I do. Alrighty. Now, take my goggles off because I'm not going to need them right now. Hit mute because I'm going to blow my nose. Give me a moment. And I'm back. Now, next, get there we go. That's the. I don't know why there is that, but and that will be showing out. That will show quite distinctly as a gap in the between there, the main body and the cowling. Boom. Again, I don't know why that is so, but suffice to say, it is. Now, actually, Robin, what we might do is, because there's a couple of other areas that need to be steel, and they can use a bit of touch up and a bit of love. Yes, and the oily steel is probably my colour of choice on them. Those areas are there. I've got to say, as an aircraft, this has a number of curious. Let me just select a brush. Things about it that have me a bit. Is bemused the right word? We'll roll with bemused. Because they're a bit unusual. But you'll go with this. But again, that's how it rolls. That's how it rolls. Now, oily steel will do fine here, I think. It's supposed to be steel. I prefer oily steel because this is the right number of vent. There we go. Yeah, that looked nice. what I'm hoping to do is to get the Lavockin. Oh, hello. Yeah, Stephen, how you doing? I'm hoping to get this Lavockin and the B17 finished before Christmas so that I can then start the new year with completely new projects. There we go. There we go. Yeah, baby. Now, the other side. We're going to break on through to the other side. Although again, I believe my baby I was never actually a big fan of those. Dog. I think I just tapped part of the kit with some really steel where I'm. No, okay. Thought I might fit the tail area. Yeah, which Christmas? Yeah, the deckling I've got to deal with. That's a very fair question. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to say this Christmas. Wait, what's the line I'm looking for? That's it. I need to get I can't do quite the correct emotive tone, but to bring the boys home by Christmas. Am I being sarcastic there? Possibly. I believe that was part of the plan of market garden. Gee, that worked. Although a lot of that was possibly to do with Monty's ego. We'll leave that discussion there. It's a long and complex discussion that many people have opinions on. It's sufficiently complex that I choose to stay out of it. Alrighty. There. Come on. Now I'll give you another zoom in as to where we're at, and then we'll go for a bit of ocean grey. Now, whilst ocean grey is the colour I'm using, these suckers will run nowhere near the ocean. It's just a convenient colour. I'm sure you all know how that rolls. More of them. Roots. There we go. Yes, better. Nice clean brush. A clean brush is a happy brush. Now, where we're at, I'll get this out of the way so I don't put my hand and make myself grumpy. I think I've told you the story about me playing grumpy as a kid in school play. Being so happy I was on stage, I had this beaming grin. And however much they try to discourage me, I just say, yeah. No, I was happy about being on stage, and I just couldn't stop smiling. Never mind. In my defence, I was in primary school. Now, bing. That panel there is meant to be steel, you see. And now it is. What I can do is a for example. I don't know if sound effects help. It's kind of an instinctive thing. For some reason. Okay. Here we go. Now what I'll be doing with that, this is actually the very markings we're going to be building. This is Kozhedub. There's that little line I was telling you about, and it would appear there's another one there. But that's not the way the markings have shown it. So, anyway, but there's that panel, and I'll be putting some oil stain, as you can see there. Boom. Now, but yeah, and this is where we're at thus far. Now, let me just have okay, so we'll go. I was having a look at that other line of steel it seemed to have. Do it. Yes, I can. Give me a moment. Let me have a good close look at the assembly instructions. I'm not doing this if it's not on the assembly instructions. If it is, then it's happening. And there we have it, kids. That's not them. Still happens. Boom. Okay. Okay, where to put? Okay, happily I've not put that piece of cardboard away. Yeah, this one's going to be a little more tricksy. Trixie. All right. All right, it goes right there. Now here's an but. The red does go on top of it. Yeah, right. Okay. Jesus, consistency, people. Does here, doesn't there. What the hell? That being so, I'm going to roll with leaving the red there. All right. All right. Let's get this oily steel bit back. Then we'll get onto the ocean grey. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Goggles on again. Deary, deary, mate. Now, I'll possibly want to be rather more precise. Now, on that front, it's a little too precise. That'll be right. Or maybe, how's this one looking? Sorry, guys, I'm very, very picky about. Maybe. Give me a bit of a. This is one of those ones where you want to be cautious and make a good selection of your. That's the one I want, I reckon. There we go. Right. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. One of the photo etch seat belts have dropped off. That's okay. I can fix that after we've done this. It's very easy to fix, in fact. Now, fibre there that can go away. Okay, got to start, which is fundamentally what you're going to do anyway at some point, isn't it now? Now when I do the put the seat belts back in, I'll if you've never done photo etch, you'll get a chance to see how easy it actually is, and it really is easy, man. I suppose the bigger issue, just need to get that right here. Now, what might be a good idea is to do that photo etch work last, I guess, because that way I can just glue it in position, let that dry whilst, and in the meantime get on with the painting. That would be the theory. All right. Now, if I just come up there and give you a zoom in again. And I think it's starting to look a wee bit chipper. It will be very shortly. And then, like I said, we can get on with the other colours. All right. What I might even now do. There we go. Brush. All righty. Now. Next protocol, I'm going to do that little touch of red because it'll be, excuse me, the paint that needs to be touched upon will be dry by now. Now. In the meantime, where we're at. So now we've got that little line that goes around. What I want to do next is. Now, which side was it on? There's a little touch of silver, metal, oily steel that I just need to touch the red there up a bit. And then we'll get onto the ocean grey. One thing I'm going to do right now is put some fresh blue tack on there. I'll use all of that because I can tell that what it's on now is not really that sticky. I'll zoom out. I've also got a bit longer with it. A bit broader support. And much the same with that. Flatten that out a bit. The idea being, there we go. It's not so much stuck on, there we go. All right. So, next, I would suggest, or as I suggested, this colour, just very quickly. And then we're going to do some touch-ups in the ocean grey. Should probably be mixed enough. Give it a bit more just because having used it yesterday, it's probably all good in the hood. But yeah. Alrighty. Now. I'm wondering if I can get enough off of the lid here. A little bit. No, I won't. Never mind. What I was hoping, and obviously didn't happen, was that there would be a sufficient amount on the lid from the shaking up, from the shaking and the mixing, that I'd be able to just go straight off the lid there. Didn't happen. Now, flip. Just into there. It's not much. Just a little tidy up there. There we go. That's it. Done. Boom. Just to make it a little bit nicer there. Now, goggles can come off. Clean brush. I always find those little sort of areas a little bit frustrating, in as much as the amount of time you apply the paint in is the tiniest portion of time. given you have to mix your paint and then clean your brush. I mean, really, I wish I had a magic wand. That would make my life so much easier. We can see that being where, well, there is a computer program called Model Builder. I tried to get it on my computer, but it didn't load properly, unfortunately. So I thought it'd be a good way to build aircraft or kits I don't have access to, yada, yada, yada. Or display things more efficiently. And I dare say that would be an area that was be a lot less of an issue cleaning the brush. At least you'd think so. Why would you virtually go through the hassle of cleaning a brush? If you didn't need to, you know. All right. Next. Ocean grey. Here we go. Boom. Now that's going to need a bit of a mix. Shake, shake. Oh. Well, I've got bad news for the pilots, mate. I mean, they just need to get a nice warm cup of harden the fuck up pedal into them. That's what it really comes down to now, isn't it? If they're not up to it, it's not my problem. I said it. I said it. Yes, I did. Yeah. I mean, surely it's all part of a pilot's training, landing with a blue tack underbelly. Who can honestly say they haven't done that at one time or another? I know I have. No, seriously. Just checking out where I need to go to with this. All right. I would. No, you can still see there's plenty of white at the bottom there. That's always my point of checking on whether a paint is properly mixed. After this, there is actually a little bit of what is called air superiority blue. Let's do another one. Then now I'll grab this one. Do this. Useful. Now. Now, in this instance, I'm going to go for, which one shall I trot out? Actually, this one. Oh, it's a bit rough and rugged, this one. touch here. Now, around the back of the cockpit. And then there's a bit on the other side of the fuselage. Around the edge of the cockpit. Okay, this way. And this is where you can see there's actually quite a lot that needs to be touched up. Now, something I need to try and quantify. I reckon. Well, quantify is the wrong word, but assess as to where I want to draw the line between the ocean grey and the lighter grey next to it. And what I'm going to do, I reckon, there's something else we can give some consideration to, is lights. We'll do that too. And a bit on there as well. But once this is done, making very good progress. Yeah, I reckon the next move will be the. I might just curve that a little. There we go. And next port of call will be the navigation lights, because we may as well. Once I've gotten this colour done, I will zoom in again. It's forecast originally to be quite warm today. I've since changed the forecast. It's actually really pleasant. Where I sit, it's pretty much in line with the window. At the moment, every now and again, I'm getting a little breeze come through. I've got to say, it's really quite pleasant. So yeah. Seems not believing you don't mean a thing. Don't know why I felt inspired to sing that particular lyric. It's one I'm a fan of. Because these days it is very true. righty. Getting there now. There we go. Now, because that's still going to take time to dry, I probably won't get the lighter color completed just yet. And that's fine. That's all good in the hood. But she's looking quite nice now. I'm starting to. All right. Now, might as well see if there's anywhere else I feel inclined to put ocean grey. Done. At least in that colour. Now, clean brush. And once I've done that, I'll zoom in again. Now, then we're going to have a bit of a look-see at landing lights. Yes, we are. Or navigation lights, or whatever the hell they are. I think they're navigation lights is the correct term. The blue and red ones. That's the bottom line here. The blue and red ones. And as I said, I'm going to want the ocean grey to dry before we finish off the paintwork. Now, my other option, of course, is to do it not on the stream, just do it later on, which I can do. Indeed, the remaining tidy up shouldn't take long, and at that point tomorrow, I'll do some more deckling of the B17. And unfortunately, one way or the other, deckling would seem inescapable tomorrow, because if I get more painting on this one done, what is our next port of call? I think we all know the answer. My other option is to do all my deckling off camera and to get to work on the Viking. These are options as well. Not entirely bad, like I must say. Now, hang on, is that? Oh no, I'm good. Thought I missed a spot. I haven't. Now, so this is where we're at. Now, we're not completely finished. We've still got to do some of our lighter grey just there on that wingtip there. A little bit there and around the front there. And this is going to require a bit of delicacy just along that line there. Somehow I failed to do the overlap, but that's an easy tidy. Now, on this side it's all good. But I do also need to tidy up some, oh no, it's the white I need to tidy up there. Alrighty, I can do that. Alright. It's not sky blue I need to tidy up. Although is there a spot where I do just check? No. Alright. to there, move that to there. Let's do navigation lights. Now on oh really people? Why have they not drawn them in? I don't know, I can see where they go in fact. Now that I think about it. Alright. So that I wouldn't want to get just for my own wanton edification. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I get the side right because I always get this wrong. Believe it or not, after however many aircraft I've made, I can get this wrong. Okay. Now, our colours I have conveniently on hand. Transparent red, azul, transparent. No, this gives transparent. It's obviously transparent. But yeah, that's true. I wonder what the Spanish for transparent is. Transparento. That's an assumption of the O. Anyway, now what I need to do, just very quickly, let me just have a gander at one of my other aircraft, because then I'll know. Ooh, that's a bit sore on the hip there. Didn't need that. Knees bent, advancing behaviour. Okay, got it sorted, kids. Now, so red on the port side of the aircraft, blue on the starboard. Yeah, I got the right technical terms that I did. Yeah, get to know around that one, kids. That was the goggles. Now, let's see how long this takes. Now, we'll start with the port lights. Now, right. And again, this will not take too long. Yeah, I'm not happy with how I'm doing. There we go. One. Two. So there's the lights on that side at least. Clean brush. I'll zoom in again very quickly once they're almost insignificant really. is a reality. But people go, oh, bear in mind how trivial they are there. They're 72 times bigger. So for being 1 mil across, there's 72 mil, which is a couple of inches bigger than you think. And now for transparent glue. All right. But we've made pretty good time. No, not pretty good time. We've done some good things with the Lavockin. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, if I can find white, we can fix that tail up as well. That would not be such a bad outcome. And then we'll put the seat belts back in. And then I want a streamer. There we go. It's going to require a bit of anyway, landing lights, navigation lights. Could probably make that one a bit more forthright, actually. That's better, a bit stronger, maybe a bit more even. Yeah. Alright, so you can see our light's a bit better now. It's a very small detail, but it does add to the aircraft overall. Now, let's find some white paint. I'll suggest there anyway. Paint boxes. I saw I was in a fishing tackle shop the other day. I may have found the paint box of my dreams. But requires me to go down there. I didn't have the cash on me at the time. Maybe I could have. Not good time. Let me just. I do have some white, I know this for a fact. see what's in the other one. If I don't find it quickly, I'll just get on to putting the seat belts back in. Aggressive white grey, brown. This isn't looking promising. Explore. US medium grey. Look, I'm not going to rummage around for hours right now. That's just spotted in the next 30 seconds. We're just going on to the seat belts and then I'll wind up. Quick gander over here. No. And boom. Knew I had some. That's good because I'd like to get this as much of this done as possible. All right, now I will probably roll a combination of brushes here because at one point I need to get behind the tail thing. I think. So I'll go with those two, depending. Let's have a quick gander. Yeah, that's where it's going to get a little tricks. Oh, hang on. Maybe I'm doing something unnecessary here. Let's just calm the farm for a moment. Yeah, I don't need to do that. What I'm mistaking it for is another pilot. Oh, no, we're good. That's part of the aggressive white grey. Now there's a colour I can do some work on. Yeah, and it'll be really easy to do, so I'll get these out of the way. Aggressor white. Or air superiority blue is what I'm after. Just into there. Alright, we're going to do that right now. Well, as soon as I find the paint anyway. Now, this one shouldn't take long, I don't reckon. For some reason. Fine. Boom, first shot. Now, shake. Now, in this instance, I'll use this brush again, I reckon. I haven't tried this paint out for a while, so it's, yeah, look how murky it is down there. Now, heavy trap. Getting there. Now the seatbelt's going back and it's going to take us about 30 seconds. Not a very long process. Alrighty. Yeah, it's going to look much nicer for that little effort. Now I want to head it over here a bit. No, something I could consider. And in fact, will consider. Nah, wait. That should be great. Alright. But I'm doing this area more. Just alrighty. Boom. That's that one done. And with that happening, our next port of call, the final thing for the stream is to put the seatbelts back in. Now for this, as the parts are already off the metal as it were, I am, as a quick little aside, I'm actually much happier with how that's now looking. It's coming together. You can see it. When you start getting to that point of, that's looking better, it's a wonderful world, you know. Now this afternoon, I know I'll have the undercarriage of the B-17 finished, but I'll continue on the Lavockin tomorrow. We can do, what can we do? Actually, no, I won't, because there's not even that much to paint on the Lavockin. I reckon tomorrow we're going to be doing Viking painting, and I'll do my deckling off camera. I don't want to just do deckling. It gets very boring for people. There's a whole lot more. Yeah. Anyway. Now, next, the one thing I'm going to require for this, or a couple of things I'm going to require for this, move the chair. Now, aha, here it is. Let's see how sticky it is today. Do I need to sharpen it? Possibly. Oh, no, we're good. Now this pencil will pick up your photo etch parts that easily. You just pick up and grab. What you do after that. And right now, those seatbelts are resting on my pencil. I'll probably give you a bit of a zoom in as to how we're doing this. So you can see that them on there now, right now. This is a particular, I can't remember what the pencil's called, but yeah, it makes the whole process very easy. We then just simply get some crystal clear, because of course you want this to dry clear. And then we go and go out. Alrighty, there. Toothpick there. Lid goes on. And what we're going to do get a toothpick just to guide it. A bit higher perhaps. Let's see. There we go. Now at the moment, and I'll zoom in, it looks a bit caked on with the glue, but that will dry clear and it won't even look. All you'll see is the seatbelts. I can maybe straighten them a little. But even without that, that's going to be fine. So, in the meantime, this is where we're at. We've got our 2 lines done today, our little panels, touched up the ocean grey, so that's starting to look a bit chipper. Overall, I'm starting to feel a bit good about it as an aircraft. And we got the seat belts back in, which is kind of good because I like my photo etch. Yes, I do. Alrighty, and that will be me done for today. Alrighty, now, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll be on tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, as I said, I'm thinking, and I do sometimes, it's true, that, as I said, I'll probably, because there's some light painting to do on the touch-ups, or light touch-ups on the, on the Lavockin, and then it's deckling. And then there's deckling on the B-17. Did I say deckling? Deckling. And I don't want to just do that all the time on the stream. But I don't mind doing lots of painting. So you can sort of see the progress much more easily. So what I'll do, I reckon, is I'll do some deckling this afternoon on the B-17. I'll do some tomorrow as well, off stream, and probably on the Lavockin, and I'll do the Viking tomorrow. That's the plan. And then once I've gotten a few bits, now because the deckling on the Lavockin will probably only take a day, so we can probably get that one done and dusted very quickly. That would be kind of cool. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll work on the Viking. I would suggest paint him. Finish his jerking off, hopefully. There is a shitload of decals to put on, mate. Things to consider on that front is that the numbers go up to 60, and a lot of them, oh, my pleasure, mate. Thank you for watching. And a lot of those 60s are in multiples. So the number of decals for a B-17 at a rough estimation, because a lot of them are 4-ofs, I would suggest, without too much exaggeration, you're talking 150, 160, and so much decal. All right, but in any event, we won't be doing deckling tomorrow. We'll be painting our Viking. Now, first-time viewers out there, there's a magic button I want you to hit. Follow, like, or subscribe. If you'd like to track me down on the platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. What are those 3 words, people? We all know what they are. Follow, like, or subscribe. I mean, really now. Did you think I was going to say something different? Really? Anyway. No. Slaps the microphone. Cool, blimey. Yeah, that is me done, and I'll be back tomorrow, and we will be painting the Viking, and at the end of the day, I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you good people then. See yous.